Have you ever had that moment? A quiet, unsettling clarity in the middle of the night or in the stillness of the morning. The moment you realize you're living a deferred life, that the person in the mirror is a rough draft of who you were meant to be. You're not failing. You're waiting for the right time, the right mood, the right sign. That ends today. This is not another self-help video. This is an intervention, an operating system for a life of purpose, power, and peace. These are not 12 steps. They are 10 commandments for the modern individual. Let's begin. Principle 1, the sovereignty agreement. Your life is not a democracy. It is a kingdom, and you are the sole, unquestioned ruler. From this moment forward, you must sign a silent contract with yourself. You alone are responsible for your borders, your resources, and your destiny. No more blaming the economy, your upbringing, or a bad break. A sovereign accepts the terrain, however broken, and begins the work of building their empire upon it.
This is the foundation of everything. Take the crown, or remain a peasant in your own mind. Principle 2, architect your days. Don't just inhabit them. The average person drifts through time. The individual of impact designs it. You would not build a cathedral without a blueprint. Why would you build a life without one? Your most powerful tool is not motivation. It is your calendar. What you schedule becomes your reality. Everything else is a wish. Design your ideal day, hour by hour. Protect your focus blocks like a state secret. Be the ruthless architect of your time, and you will become the proud owner of your results. Principle 3, cultivate a black ops mind. Your mind is the command center, yet most people allow it to be bombarded with propaganda, fear, gossip, negativity, and endless digital noise. A black ops mind is clean, quiet, and mission-locked. This means a ruthless information diet. It means deleting apps that steal your focus. It means curating the voices you allow into your inner circle. It is daily mental training, meditation, deep reading, and strategic silence. A cluttered mind cannot execute a precise life. Principle 4, the identity shift. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your identity. Saying, I want to be fit, while identifying as someone lazy is a civil war you will lose. The transformation is not in your actions first. It is in your story. You must rewrite the narrative of who you are. Stop saying, I'm trying to read more. Start declaring, I am a reader. Forget, I need to save money. Instead state, I am a person of financial intelligence. Your actions will have no choice but to fall in line with your new truth. Become the person, and the habits will follow. Principle 5, strategic ruthlessness. To build something great, you must set fire to what is good. This is the hardest principle. It means saying no to good opportunities, to say yes to legendary ones. It means ending relationships that drain your energy, even if they're not bad. It means quitting the project that is going okay to pursue the one that sets your soul on fire. Ruthlessness is not cruelty. It is clarity. It is the understanding that every yes is 1,000 no's to something else. Be a curator of your life, not a collector. Principle 6, embrace the monotony of mastery. Genius is not born in a flash of inspiration. It is forged in the daily, unsexy, relentless repetition of the fundamentals. We are addicted to the highlight reel, but we live in the grind. The world-changing novel is written one boring morning at a time. The elite physique is built on the days you feel like doing anything else. Fall in love with the process, not the outcome. Find the profound in the mundane. Mastery is not a single event. It is 1,000 tiny, perfect executions repeated until they become a part of you. Principle 7, become an unshakable value. Stop seeking external validation. Instead, become a source of it. Your worth is not determined by likes, comments, or the approval of others. It is an internal calculation. Invest so heavily in your skills, your character, and your health that your value becomes an objective fact, not a subjective opinion. When you know your worth, you stop negotiating with people who don't. Become so solid, so competent, so rooted in your purpose that the opinions of others become like weather on a mountain. It simply happens around you without affecting your core. Principle 8, algebraic thinking.
Most people see problems. A transformed mind sees equations. Every obstacle contains the variables for its own solution. Your job is to isolate them. Failed a project? That's data. A relationship ended? That's feedback. Feeling stuck? That's an equation where you've been inputting the wrong variables. Stop emoting over your problems and start solving for X. Ask, what is the real variable missing here? What action can I take to change the outcome? This shifts you from a victim of circumstance to the scientist of your own life. Principle 9, the art of controlled burn. You will feel pain. You will feel anger, frustration, and grief. These are not weaknesses. They are immense sources of energy. The average person lets these emotions smolder inside until they become depression. The individual of impact learns to conduct them. A controlled burn is the conscious channeling of negative emotion into focused action. That heartbreak, pour it into your workout. That anger at injustice, pour it into your creative work. That anxiety, use its energy to organize your environment. Do not suppress your fire, direct it. Principle 10, the legacy lens. This is the final principle, the one that gives meaning to all the others. At the end of your days, you will not be measured by your productivity or your net worth. You will be measured by your impact, by the lives you elevated, by the value you created. Start viewing your smallest decisions through this lens. Not what is easiest, but what will the person I am becoming be proud of? Not what do I feel like doing, but what action builds a legacy worth remembering? This is the ultimate compass. Live a life that will echo. 10 principles, 1 new operating system. This is not about fixing what's broken. This is about an upgrade. From waiting to building, from reacting to architecting. You do not need to master all 10 today. Pick one, just one, and live it with absolute fidelity for the next 7 days. Then add another. The transformation is not a distant event. It is the direct consequence of the principles you embody right now, in this moment. The world does not need more noise. It needs more depth, more sovereignty, more you fully realized. Go, build that.
And if this resonated with you, if you felt that shift, that quiet click of a new operating system installing, then do this for me. First, subscribe. If you're ready for more content that cuts through the noise, that's where you'll find it. Then, comment. Tell me which principle hit home the most: sovereignty, the legacy lens, or algebraic thinking. That conversation right down below is where the real community forms. And if you know one person who needs to hear this today, share it. Be the reason someone else has their moment of clarity. Now, I'll leave you with this final thought. You have the blueprint. The only question that remains is which principle you will apply first. The clock is ticking. Your empire awaits.